Oh! Shake it down. Shake it down. Rickelman, Gary Rickelman version. They are quite the pair. It's Eddie B and Jer. It's quite the nerd affair. And sometimes Cody's there. There's no fucksticks here. Fuck Trump in his rear. He's no Mr. Belvedere. If he died, we'd all cheer. They like movies and games. 692.89 sucks so bad and are so lame. Can't be said my fucking name. Devil's advocate. Had to be done. Gumble love and finger blast. Trading, blocking fights in the cage. It's not a gamble. Run to get the ramble. It won't disappoint. We out. Fuck this joint. Wow. Gary Rickelman. Bringing heat right there. Ooh. How you doing, everybody? How y'all doing? We're just...
hold on. There we go.
Hey,
Sorry.
there it is. Maybe they thought we were naked. Undressing for a moment.
Rated X Ramble.
This is the Ramble podcast, a geek's guide to pop culture. We're the geeks. I'm comedian, cancer fighter, podcaster, Meng, hombre, carnal,
Hombre.
Jerry Rocha. Right over there, we have mi hermano, mi carnal.
Mi hermano es tú también. Comedian, podcaster, Eddie Pence.
Ooh! And we're the Ramble podcast. This is a Ramble Radio. This is our supplemental. Eddie, the Ramble Radio is a supplemental show, Eddie, that we do twice a week.
Yeah.
So Ramble proper is every Wednesday, or as they would say in certain parts of America, Wednesday. And then Ramble Radio is Tuesday and Friday. Now, this is Ramble Radio 497. Subscribe to the Ramble. Give it a 5-star rating and a positive text review. Eddie,
do it.
We're at 151. And thank you to Emerald Hal, our most recent positive text review. Funny, funny, funny. These guys don't shy away from jaw-dropping jokes and honest takes on everything from He-Man's family dynamics to the latest trailer for Marvel Phase whatever. Thank you, Emerald Hal. What a sweet
Emerald.
review from Emerald Hal. Guess what Emerald Hal isn't, Eddie? Guess what Emerald Hal is not?
A chump?
That's right. How'd you look at that? Not a chump. Right there.
Not a chump.
Emerald Hal. Right there has joined.
Got a chump-free pass.
The Dahlem ranks, the Spidey in a tree, the Seahawks fan, Seth Kano, the Adenadar, Brock 626, Hiccup 4, Scissor Lord, Peanut Butter Kid. The list goes on and on and on. Now, this is no offense to any of the others, but I don't know why the Peanut Butter Kid handle tickles me more than any.
I don't know why it's not more places.
The Peanut Butter Kid. The Peanut Butter Kid. So here we are. Man, got lots of Ramble Radio 497. Eddie, 497. Also, Eddie and I are comedians. You can find our comedy works. We've put hours of stand-up out there in the world. Wherever you stream music, you can find our comedy records. Eddie has an hour called The Unspecial, which you could probably most easily find on Amazon Prime. That'd be the safest bet.
That's where you can find it.
Mine, The Gentleman, Jerry Rocha, which was on Netflix, is now on my YouTube channel. So also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Shameless plug, as I,
do it.
Yeah, come on. So
while you're subscribing to that channel, subscribe to Eddie Pence's YouTube channel, and then go over to the Ramble podcast, Ramble YouTube channel. Subscribe there.
How hard is it to subscribe to 3 things?
How hard is it?
Doesn't cost. It's just 3 clicks. That's it.
3 clicks.
3 clicks.
That's it.
And all that happens is you're notified every time we drop something fun.
Sure.
Who'd be mad at that? Who's
mad at that? Nobody's mad at that.
Man, we had
Why would you be?
Heck of a weekend.
Are we in the midst of a mannequin renaissance? Is that what you call it? A mannequin renaissance?
It had the beginning of the Mannequinverse.
Maybe
Manneverse, because
does Kim
we're here to
Cattrall
talk about
do a
today
cameo in Thunderbolts?
The Thunderbolts trailer was a new one aired on during the Super Bowl, and it was this was one of the Super Bowls I was least interested.
Few
in watching.
highlights. Few highlights of the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna have to say Kendrick's halftime special for me was the highlight because I'm a big fan of Kendrick Lamar, and I thought he was fucking great, and I thought it was also kind of funny that 80,000 people all called Drake a minor, a pedophile all at once. Pretty damn funny.
I didn't watch the halftime show because I hardly ever do.
Right.
But I have no opinion either way on the halftime special. But I am happy that it pissed off a bunch of racist pricks.
You kind of like it because it pissed off the racists.
I
You
do
give it a
like
little
that
bit
aspect
right,
of it.
Right. That's where you.
Other than
that's
that,
where-
I'm sure it was fine or whatever it is.
Sure.
I don't know, but
so you would.
if it pissed off the right people, then I'm happy with it.
Does that does that give it out of 5? Do you just go ahead and give it automatic 4 stars?
I give it a sight unseen 5 out of 5.
Wow, there we go. Even better.
Sight unseen 5 out of 5.
I give it a 5 out of 5 from the performance aspect, and for the same reason, it helped. Your thought also helped. But yeah,
I switch
like,
over to the Puppy Bowl, so that's what I pay
Fuck
attention
yeah.
to.
Now we need to talk about though during the Super Bowl, the Super Duper Bowl.
Super
We
Pooper
had-
Bowl.
We hit. Oh man, Trump is awesome, and all my interceptions are just awesome. All my turnovers in Trump, they were just awesome. Anyway, sorry, quick Mahomes for you, everyone, right there. Was that Mahomes' post game? Oh man,
A little more up here.
That's a little more.
more up here.
Trump is just awesome. Trump and all my turnovers
He's
were
good.
so
He's
awesome.
making America great again. Great
Trump,
again.
Trump and all those turnovers I had were so awesome. All those
awesome.
turnovers
He's
in Trump.
Just
It's
incredible throwing so
awesome.
many interceptions in a
It's
Super
oh
Bowl.
man, it's just awesome.
I'm going to let him fuck my wife while I watch.
I probably watch him fuck my wife because he's awesome. Oh boy. Anyway, so the highlight of the commercials,
Yeah.
I thought, which is usually one of the big. Okay, we talk about real quick before we get Super Bowl ads.
Sure.
Really came into their oomphness when Eddie and I were young adults. That was the era when the Super Bowl ad,
Like
I
late
think,
90s, early 2000s, I think.
I
is
would
when it
say
really
even
became a
mid
thing.
90s. I would go
Maybe mid 90s.
because I remember I'm conflating this. It might have been separate Super Bowls. Maybe it was like 2 of them, but like one after the
Yeah.
other. I remember it was the one Super Bowl when you had the Nissan commercial with the Van Halen, You Really Got Me, and like the Indiana Jones doll is in the boys' room, and he gets into his Nissan RC car. Remember this? And he drives
Okay.
over and he pulls in front of Barbie's house, and then Barbie comes out and gets in the car with him, and like Ken's like, "What?" And he's like driving off in this little remote controlled Nissan. It was like a Toy Story before Toy Story, kind of right before.
Yeah.
Right up. That was
I
good.
don't
Then
remember that. I don't remember
also
that one.
Danger Zone with the pigeons. The Top
Sure.
Gun Danger Zone, and all the pigeons were trying to coordinate shitting on a Nissan as it was driving by, but it was too
I don't
fast
remember
for
that
them.
one.
Those Nissan ones are great. And I think that was the same year that we had the WWF one. Remember at the end where Mankind is like a better world for all mankind, and they had all the different wrestlers. I think it began with Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker. They're walking.
So that
through
would have
the
been 98,
WWF
99, 2000.
Probably a little bit before. I think it was a little before. But you remember that was
Had to be
a great,
Attitude Era.
Yeah, that was a great. That was that to me. That super great. That was kind of what kicked off the oh shit, the Super Bowl's on. Watch the commercials instead of anything else. Really,
Yeah.
that was. And this one, whatever, no big deal. I thought commercial wise, there was nothing that was
Yeah.
like oh shit. And especially nowadays that they drop the commercials fucking a month before
They
the
drop
Super
them
Bowl
like a
anyway.
week ahead of time, so there's
The
hardly
When
any,
Harry
like-
Met Sally one would have been funny had you not already seen it for a week.
Yeah.
You already known it was going
The
to happen.
best part of Super Bowl commercials now is when they drop the trailers for movies.
That's it.
They
That's
actually
it.
wait
And-
to drop them on the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And I thought
Like
that,
last year, we got Deadpool Wolverine, and we all busted nuts.
lost our minds. And this one, to quote Jaguar fan lady, Thunderbolts came in and stole the show. And you can't have a newcomer come in and steal the show. And I think that's what. Oh, we were just playing by the rules. You remember this crazy lady just waiting, camped out for Jaguar season tickets in the summer, and they just decided, let's go interview her. And the minute they did, they're like, well, get the fuck out of here.
This was a huge mistake.
What are we doing? Get the fuck out of here. Can someone start a fire or shoot somebody right now so we can pan away from this? But Thunderbolts stole the show.
Holy show.
I'm gonna give a hot take on the Thunderbolts trailer.
Okay. Well, let's just say like what the trailer and the macro accomplished, because we were so
the
hyper-fixated-
Mannequinverse.
Well, the Mannequinverse, but we were so hyper fixated on the Fantastic Four when that dropped last week. We were like, "Fuck Captain America, fuck Thunderbolts,
fuck Thunderbolts." I just want Fantastic Four. Now I'm back. I'm back.
It brought me back.
It got me so excited that, if you're not mistaken, remember, like, after I got done, usually you and I will text after we masturbate, right?
Yeah. If we're not FaceTiming while we're doing it. Yeah.
Not FaceTime. And that's usually, look, 9 times out of 10, we're FaceTime.
But on the rare occasion when we're not, we call each other right after.
Yes, or text, depending.
Or text.
What it's Colton is almost at the age where it's okay for him to know what's going on. Not quite yet.
Yeah,
so
not quite, but yeah.
That's fine.
I won't lie to him if he asks me. Put it that way.
But so I was all right.
Yeah.
I hit you up.
Yeah.
If you remember this, I was just digesting Thunderbolts. It was easily my favorite part of the commercials. I had to go to a spot that night. So when I got back from the show, first thing I did was just watch it again.
Yeah.
Couple times. And then I texted you, holy shit, Captain America's like less than a week away. Right? It got me. I'm like, okay,
back in. It pulled me back in. It got me. It got the eyes back on the prize. Like
eyes back on right there. We're no longer looking past. We're not doing what Nemesis Enforcer did with Sergeant Slaughter. We're not looking past Slaughter.
Not doing that.
We're
paying attention to the Sarge.
Right
eyes
here.
on the Sarge.
I'm so excited. I think this could be like. I don't know, man, but we could be entering what could be a 3-punch combo that just ends all this. I have Marvel fatigue shit. I really think
Marvel fatigue, bro.
I think we could be
Marvel
getting.
fatigue.
I think this could be a 3-punch combo that's like, fuck, oh shit. If they all can do it, I think Fantastic Four probably is going to be the knockout blow in a good way.
Yeah.
And I think these are just gonna be some great setup jabs right here.
But I think Captain America might give you a jab in the nose, and then you might get
body shot with Thunderbolts.
You get a little body shot with Thunderbolts, and then the hook, the hook, the knockout hook
that puts you out with
Fantastic Four.
That's what we're hoping for. Now, man, I think here's why I think it's misdirection in the trailer, because Thunderbolts, of course, are famous for misdirection. God, how many issues did that first run go until you found out they were all fucking villains? It was like 20 something in, 15.
Yeah. They dragged you along for a while.
You had been invested, and they're like, wait, what? They're all bad? What the fuck? So, since misdirection is kind of home in the Thunderbolts world,
and there is an asterisk in the title,
and there's an asterisk in the title, I think the misdirection here is that the Sentry is not the villain. I think the fight with Sentry is going to be the three amigos Cochise. You meet Cochise, and then at the end, you're friends. I think there's going to be a larger threat that they're going to need the Sentry to help them with. That's what I think. And I think what my thought is, if Julia Louis-Dreyfus is in fact Madame Hydra, which maybe I could see it. She very much has that Trump, I don't give a fuck, I can do whatever I want attitude throughout, So
there's not other branches of the government, just me.
Right, just me. If she is Madame Hydra,
right,
then I could see the Sentry having been their most prized experiment that they realize they cannot control. It's gotten out of hand, and so they're desperate. There's no Avengers.
They can't control them the way because they're trying to create another Winter Soldier, but
like one that's
more,
10
more
times
enhanced.
as powerful, right? Like just
and they can't control this one, or he's such because in the comic book he's got a mental disorder.
Mental disorder, yes. and also, I believe it's him and the Void are like the split person. So this could be the Void.
Yeah, he's got
This could be
split
the Void,
personalities. Yeah,
right. Who's doing all the evil shit, and they need to just waken the Sentry instead of the Void.
right. And they figure they can't control this thing with split personalities. They can't control, so we have
Right,
to take
so-
out. Or we have to take out the evil version, the evil side of him.
Or just all of it, and we don't have a team, so we'll just fucking. And if these guys get killed trying, fuck them. We
Right.
don't miss them anyway, right?
And
I
what
think that's
what has happened? Because they say the Avengers aren't coming.
right.
So, what has happened in this
Right.
time period where? Because we've seen Hawkeye. Hawkeye's still around. Thor is still around.
We know Captain America's still around. He's flying.
We have
around
Captain
in-
America.
Yeah.
And I know there's some in the trailer. They addressed. I think in the Captain America trailer, they addressed that the Avengers aren't coming back or something like that, and then he needs Captain America
Right.
because there's no more Avengers. And then you see Avengers Tower, old Avengers Tower, in this trailer.
Yeah.
So is that their new home now? Is that the Thunderbolts
that be their
Tower?
new
What is that?
And what I want to know is what are they going to do with Sentry once it's resolved? Because he's like
Is that where they're breaking into in the original teaser trailer?
that's
is
what
that
I think it
Avengers
is.
Tower?
I wonder if that's where they're keeping Sentry now. Is
Yeah.
in Avengers Tower. And that's where they're keeping like we're just he's in prison in here. Maybe in the same fucking thing cuz I know it was on the Shield helicarrier, but maybe in Avengers Tower they have one of those things that kept Loki in. and
Well,
they kept
Stark
Loki
would have had a contingency in place for the Hulk in
right.
Stark
So
Tower.
maybe they just have that for Sentry, and it's like ready
Yeah.
to go. And but I'm back in. I can't wait now for Captain America: Brave New World to see what this is all. And it feels like we're gonna have some spillover because this is the same kind of level of heroes, right?
Yeah,
we have
it's
the-
street. It's basically not street level, but like almost street level heroes.
Step
It's-
above street level.
Yeah.
It's just step up from.
And you
street
got John
level.
Walker and the Thunderbolts, who just came out of the series with, and Bucky,
Yep.
who just came out of the series with Captain America. So there's a connection there. We're going to see either of them in the Captain America film.
Or
There's definitely going to be some spillover. I don't see how there isn't.
I'm hoping this is. But
Yeah.
yes, that Thunderbolt.
And I hope we get an Andrew McCarthy sighting, some sort of
Where
cameo from
is
Andrew
he?
McCarthy.
Where is he? Jennifer Connelly gets enough work. Where's Andrew McCarthy? He's just sitting there narrating Brat Pack documentaries. Fuck that. Bring him back. Mannequin. You can't give
We got
us
the Mannequin theme song. We need
You
Andrew
cannot.
McCarthy.
I'm gonna.
Just
gonna,
make him a congressman or something in one of those
Okay,
panels.
how hard would that be?
Come on.
And it's just it's not fair that Meshack Taylor isn't around anymore because let's be honest, he stole Mannequin. He walked up
absolutely.
and took that movie.
He was the Balki Butakamoose
Absolutely.
of that movie.
He
He was the Surge of
right.
Beverly Hills.
Maybe
But
that's
Surge
why.
was the
They're-
Beverly Hills Cops.
Right, he was to Mannequin, and maybe that's
Yeah.
why we're not going to see Andrew McCarthy. It's like, well, then if we have Andrew McCarthy and the song, everyone's like,
Yeah.
where the fuck's Meshack Taylor? We know he passed away. We can't
Yeah.
have him. I don't care. If
I don't want
we don't
it.
have him, I don't give a shit.
Well, let's give him the Grand Moff Tarkin treatment. Let's spend a shit ton of money and
Why
bring
not?
him back.
CGI Meshack Taylor for this. I wouldn't be upset. Fuck, I'd man. Oh my goodness. Well, what a goddamn ramble.
Yeah.
We can't wait for. And then, holy shit, are we gonna do an extra Ramble Radio?
For the feedback from Captain America?
We kind of do, or is that a Ramble Radio? Is it just that night we just fucking upload that sumbitch? Do we owe
Fucking
it to you, the people?
The overspoiled review? The spoiler.
We might be
filled
so
review?
Friday's Ramble Radio might be us outside of the motion picture house. Is that okay?
Yes. Yeah.
I hope y'all are all right.
Spilling all the dirty secrets about Captain America.
Spilling that shit about Captain.
We'll give you a
think that-
warning. You can still tune in, and then we'll we'll give you our
Yeah.
overall feel, and then we'll give you the
Right.
spoiler warning,
There
so
it
you don't get spoiled.
And if we do
All right.
that, the only good thing is that does keep us safe. Those kind of Ramble Radios keep us safe
Yeah.
from what we're about to do next, and that's the contractual.
Yeah.
God, Jesus Christ.
Skeletor. Everyone seems to have an opinion on it. Do you have an opinion on the Kendrick Lamar halftime show?
Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you've asked me that. I don't really like music unless it's Lawrence Welk. That's what I like to fuck to. That's what I like to play. It's Lawrence Welk. That's what I go to battle to. Is just because I find it delightful and I find it good for the family. And so, you get these lyrics that are a little aggressive for the Big S's taste. So I did not enjoy. I hated it. I don't want. Why can't you sing about? Oh, it's we're going to the malt shop with my girl. What happened? Why can't songs be about we're holding hands? She wrote me a letter asking if I would go with her. You know what I mean? And that's it. Okay, you know that I'm gonna. My dick is gonna be all the way in that fucking pussy of yours. But at least it's it's a little classier the way it's presented. Do you understand? We maybe, oh, look, let's try the new milkshake. And of course, by that, I mean, I'm going to stick my dick in the milkshake, and then you have to suck all the milkshake off and then tell me how you think. But I wouldn't dare say that in a song. I think that's just wrong and disgusting. And so that's why any kind of modern music, I shy away from. It's just, to me, it's not wholesome, and it makes me sick, to be honest. Now, okay. You're asking me, so much of this modern music, how do you know about it, and yet how do you keep Eternia safe from it? You understand? Because there's so much of it, and so you must be thinking, Eddie, well, my goodness, what place big enough could you store that much audio that no one in Eternia, you could even probably play it through radio waves, and the place is so big it wouldn't even get out of that. Right. It's just so, it would just bounce around for eternity, the wall of this massive. Just go ahead and ask what place big enough that could be. Go ahead.
What place is big enough?
I bet you're not gonna get this. Now, come on, go ahead.
I don't know.
No, go ask. Well, go ahead, ask again. I bet you're not gonna get it. I bet you're not. Come on.
Where?
He-Man's mother's pussy. Because it's so gigantic. Oh, fuck.
All right. Cinesnob.
I took improv classes. Did you know that? I took some. That's how I got so good. I read a book about it. I read an improvisational comedy book about we did games, we worked things out, and that's how I learned that. Yeah, I think I got it. Go ahead. Ask again. Where would they put it? Where would they put it?
Where would they put it?
And but. You see, that's kind of a thing. It's part of the game. You see, it's part of that's master level improv.
I think it's yes and.
That's master level. And but it's master level improvisational comedy. It's you know what? I'm gonna do a Harold right now. We're gonna do it.
Please
okay,
don't.
Please
don't.
We're gonna do a Harold. So
Harold.
I need a quick. Now a Harold, most people, it's about an hour where it's just all improv from the very beginning. So I'll do a quick Harold for you. Go ahead, Eddie. Give me an object. Go ahead.
A gun.
There's a gun inside of He-Man's mother's pussy.
Not really. Improv. It's not improv.
Cinesnob Cody.
When you have the punchline already spelled out, it's not.
That's not improv. That's not improv. If you already know what you're gonna.
What the punchline is gonna be.
Oh God! All right,
and but.
Cinesnob Cody. Let's get him on Rotten Tomatoes.
Please. Let's right those
that.
wrongs from LaQuisha, Crocodile Dundee 3 and 2, all that stuff. If you're new, boy, are we sorry about our band leader here on the Podderation Network.
So sorry. We're working on it.
Yeah, we got to get Hugh on the phone, see what he can do for this.
Yeah.
Eddie, where can all the fine folk find you?
5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report. Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio. Wednesdays, Ramble Proper here on the Podderation Network. And then on Fridays, also Not Today with Jen Sturger.
Look at that.
But I have an improv troupe. We're called Raw Nuts, but we spell the nuts as a Z at the end.
You can find me in the same Ramble places. You can find Eddie and Cody. I'm streaming games most nights as Retro Rocha on Kick and Twitch, and just my name on YouTube. Subscribe to all those things. We love you all. Stay safe out there. We will see you tomorrow for a regular Ramble. Until then, take care, everybody. Enjoy the music, huh? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
So, Julie Louis-Dreyfus is fucking evil, right? We can all go ahead and agree on that.
Has to be.
Has to be.
Has to be.
Or is she just the most anti-hero to Nick Fury?
I don't. She just seems evil. Like even with the streaks in her hair, just gives you the whole
Yes.
like, Cruella Deville vibe.
Right.
Just,
I wouldn't be upset though if they just made her like super cool aunt version of Nick Fury.
or she's a good guy, but she has no boundary. Like she has no
Right.
code.
Interesting to see what happens here. But fuck, I can't wait.